In my past videos, I've been doing discussions around topics that are rarely talked about on television, on radio, basically mainstream media. But today, I'm not going to discuss, but just ask questions. We all know what's going on in Nigeria. If you don't know, I'll briefly just tell you what's happening over there. There is an invasion of bandits on Nigerian soil. Yes, there's basically an outbreak of bandits. They've been causing harm, they've been uh, invading people's farms, then clearing crops that people have really invested their hard-earned money in so that they can get harvests at the end of the season. These bandits come and clear the farms. They even take farm animals like cattle, goats, and things of the sort. They even upgraded to now from clearing people's farms and taking their herds to abducting people, citizens of the country, peaceful citizens of the country. So they abduct, then ask for ransom. I've been going through TikTok for one guy has been really familiar faces. Now I ask myself, I've been going through TikTok and I saw a video of them making a peace deal. Yes, they were making a peace deal with the government. So there was the government officials, and then the military officials, and then the bandits. So you meet with bandits, then make peace with them. I didn't understand the context of that meeting because why would you make peace with bandits and then the next day they invade a school and take off with 20 more than 25 girls and principal? Why? Why are you making peace deals with such people? Why would you even arrest them in the first place? I saw some TikToker asking the government to use the EFCC to join EFCC with the Nigerian military so that they can track down these bandits. There's something that Nigerians don't know. The government knows very well. The government officials know very well who these bandits are, who their bosses are, and where they're getting funding. War is very expensive. Something that people don't know. War is very expensive to fight. Trust me. It's super expensive. From the ammunition, from the feeding programs, the vehicles used, the fueling those vehicles, communication, connections, intel, and all that. It's very expensive, super expensive. So you can't tell me these bandits are fighting on their own and they have the guts to come and meet the government officials, military officials, and have a peace talk. What kind of peace talk are you people having with such people? What kind of peace talk are you having with them? Nigerians need to know that there are people high up there in the government that are funding this. It's either people in the government or external forces, because it has always been known that there are certain countries who fund such groups to destabilize a country then later come in as saviors. We all know the script. We know how the script plays. We've seen so many cases of this. You pay the bandits in a country or opposition in a country that you plan to invade. Then they cause havoc. Then you later stand on a live television and say, "I will invade that country. I will come to that country and bring peace." What kind of peace? when you don't have peace in your own country? We all know the script. We all know the script. So basically, Nigerians need to be aware. I can see. I've been seeing some TikTokers and influencers calling on the American government that is under Trump to come and help with the situation in Nigeria. But that's one of the most wrong moves I've ever had. That's a very wrong move because America coming in is not coming to help Nigeria. They are coming in for their own, yeah, they are coming in for their own benefits. They are coming to look for the whatever they are coming to look for and what they planned to come to look for. This is basically a play just uh, being played out. You see an open script. You see what's been happening all over Africa, all over uh, what is it? Those Islamic countries, the Afghanistan, the Iran, and all those countries. You know, you see the case of Venezuela. Trump stood on live television and publicly said, "We could have been, we could be we could be we could be owning all these oil fields in Pakistan, in Venezuela, if not for, you understand." So Nigerians, I know Nigerians don't watch my videos that much, but for this video, I need Nigerians to watch. Please, YouTube, push this video to Nigerians. I want them to watch this video. Let them watch this video so that they can understand. I saw VDM, a very dark man, say Nigerians need to take up arms and defend themselves. That's not the right way. Even if the government is not capable of protecting you, at least have some faith in it. I saw them asking people to get recruited in the Nigerian army, but that takes time. Even the training itself takes maybe 1 year to 2 years before someone completely becomes a real army, let alone the police. A police training can take even 6 to 9 months. But being an army, a military officer is not easy and it takes time. So the Nigerian government needs to find a balance. It needs to find a balance. First, let it get to the vote, and of which I'm very sure they know who is funding this. Those guns are not manufactured in Nigeria or assembled in Nigeria. No. The bullets are not manufactured in Nigeria. No. The vehicles being used are not manufactured in Nigeria. The communication devices are not manufactured in Nigeria. That's why they are not being, apologies, that's why they are not being tracked by the government. That means if they don't have someone or an intel in the government or someone high in the ranks in the government that is protecting them, because you could easily go and sweep the whole area and pick all those bandits and clear the place. Why is the government not doing that? There could be someone high up there in the government that's protecting these bandits. Yes. Tell me why 25 schoolgirls are taken from a school. Then the next flight the president takes is go to Namibia. He doesn't address the country, the nation about it. It's like they are tired. It's just like I'm tired. I saw some TikTok poster and say Trump said no, sorry, Tinubu said he's depressed. Why would you be depressed on duties or by duties that you clearly asked for? Duties that you are fighting your oppositions not to get. Why? That's clearly something you asked for. So you shouldn't be depressed. You shouldn't even question. You just have to work, put in work, and find these girls. We lost our life in the process. We shouldn't even be risking to lose more. They like Nigerian government. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the African governments, but it's funny how they operate. It's really funny how they operate. It's funny how they operate. The West can never have the interests of Africans. That is it. So this is to all those influencers that have been calling on Trump to invade Nigeria. The West will never have the best of your interests at heart. Never. As I always say, the minerals, the resources they looted some years ago are depleted or close to being depleted. So they are looking for all means, all possible means to come back and loot more. Yes, that's just it. So if you give them a chance, once you give them a chance, you will be the ones crying. Your generations will be the ones crying. Because once they come in, they won't know who's Nigerian and who's the bandit. Or who's the normal citizen and who's the bandit. They'll start doing whatever they do in other countries. They invade. That's just a clear script that you can see through. A play, just playing, and you can see who's the villain and who's the victim. But Africans are hard to be convinced. Convincing an African is really hard. So at times it's rather you just let them to learn from their mistakes or learn from the decisions. So Nigerians, dear Nigerians, for those who will get access to this video, if YouTube recommends this video to you, kindly share to the next person. Share to the next person. Share to the next person, because when war is fought, there's always someone who is benefiting, and whoever is benefiting is the one that sells the arms, sells ammunition, sells the boots, the combat uniforms, and the one who sells the vehicles being used, the communication gears being used. There has to be someone benefiting. And who's the person? Who's the person? Who is the person? Or who is that party? Who is benefiting from all that? There has to be someone benefiting from each and every war that has ever been fought on the face of this earth. The one selling arms, combat gears, that's from uniforms to boots to whatever, to the eyewear, bullets, that's ammunition, combat vehicles, and the radio calls. These things are very expensive. There's someone buying them for these bandits, and there's someone who is selling to the buyer. The government needs first to establish that connection. Who is who? Who's buying and who's selling? And who are they passing through the channel? Because even the buyer won't go direct to the seller, and the seller won't go direct to the buyer. No, there has to be a channel being followed to distract the government. You have to think deep for you to find the solution. So, dear Nigerian government and all the security arms, you need to come together. The suggestion of that TikToker who said the EFCC needs to merge with the military to find and track down these bandits. It's at some point true, because and they should not even be requested, because if your expertise is being required to find such bad people who are causing harm to the whole country, why don't you just do it? I think the EFCC needs to be used, because it knows it has expertise in tracking down criminals. It's been doing so with the scammers for the longest time. Which means if these people are using devices, I know they are using military grade devices, but if the EFCC can tap into that field, they will find them easily. But first, they have to know the people up there. They have to know the people up there before they do anything. They have to know that first before they make any other move. My name is Mojus KE, and for those who haven't subscribed to this channel, I advise you to do so, so that you can support me to keep on doing more videos for you. We are putting out more content, and for me to also enjoy, and as a motivation, by the way. Whenever I see people watching my content, I feel so happy. I feel accomplished because I always want to pass a message. So when you pass a message and when you do a video and then you see or you find out that people have watched the video, even if there are 50 or 100 people alone, that just gives a certain level of satisfaction that, wow, so I did a video and people came and watched. That's just amazing. You feel like doing now more videos. So for those who have been coming back to this channel each and every time I drop a new video, thank you so much and keep supporting me. My name is Moses KE, and let's meet in the next video.